Hey, what's up, friends? This is Sean's from Sean's Thoughts. Let me the journey. Coming at you. Really enjoying doing these thoughts once or twice a week, on top of the blogs that we do and the inspirational stuff that we do. I say we, myself, and my business partner and friend April, and a co-host of Let Me the Journey. If you are following this, or if you're trying to follow what we're doing, please check out our website at Sean's with an S dash thoughts.com. Our social medias, we're on Twitter, Facebook. You can find me and April, who's Rosie 22, something like that. You can find us on our website, and we love followers, we love talking, we love interacting. So, what am I talking about tonight? Actually, I had a couple different ideas, things I want to talk about that's kind of come across my thing. At first, I was going to talk about family, but just as I got ready to sit down and do this, a friend of mine that said they had another friend who had just made a declaration of getting off social media, and that sparked this conversation I'm about to have right now, or this thought I'm about to share with you guys right now. Um, I'm not a fan. If you don't know me, you don't know my story, or have seen my writings. I'm not a fan of public declarations. I don't these drastic and dramatic. I'm doing this and this and this. I'm leaving. I'm closing. For me, most of the time they don't work. They're not sustainable. When somebody has to declare something, I'm gonna be a new me. I'm only gonna be positive. I'm making a change, and it's when I do it in public. When I do it in public like that, it normally doesn't translate to private, right? Things I do in private tends to come up in public, and I'm not talking about the whole things done in the dark come to light stuff. Um, I declared, and from a personal standpoint, I declared back in 2014 that I was going to write my book. And in my first book, it actually says in 2017 that I finally did it. It took me 3 years. The thing was, when I published my book and I put it out and I put it out to the internet, everybody was shocked because only two people knew that I was putting my book together. That was April, who helped format and edit it, and my wife, who had to understand while I was spending so much time with April with formatting and editing my book. Wife has to know why you're hanging out with another woman for a lot of hours. So she had to know that, which is okay, right? So anyway, back to this thing. So when you do things in that fashion, so I keep seeing people say how they're leaving social media, be it Facebook, be it Twitter, be it Instagram, or one of the other millions of websites that I don't know because I'm old. Um, Here's the thing: social media is part of our society. You can't hide from the negative. You can't hide from the hate. You can't hide from the uh, the stuff you don't want to see. You can't hide from it. Life isn't about hiding. That's the problem with what we have going on in this world. People keep wanting to run away and quit. They keep wanting to run away and do something else instead of making that thing better, right? Making that thing better. And what I mean by better is if you want to bring something to the table, if you want to bring something to the table, you say this is a problem. I want something else. Then it's about what you bring. So many people complain about, again, social media. So many people complain about what's been on there and what's out there, but they don't say anything. They don't realize that they are part of it, right? It's neither good or bad. We are the people that make it, and what we connect with, what we share, what we put out there is part of that problem. It's because we're part of the process. Um, I see a lot of people who will vocalize an opinion, who voice an opinion, whether it's religion, whether it's political, whether it's just life in general, and then get mad because people have a conflicting answer, or people aren't happy with it. First of all, if you're willing to do what I'm doing right now and put an opinion out there and share with the world, you're not going to have everybody that's going to support that. You're not going to have everybody that's going to support that. What you do with that reaction is up to you, right? It's up to you. But you can't put yourself out there and then hope, like we teach these kids, like we teach kids these days, that everybody should support what you're doing. Wrong. They shouldn't, and they don't have to, right? They don't have to. You don't have to deal with hate. Just delete and keep moving. You don't have to deal with people, mocking you. I mean, I got friends on Facebook, and they share a lot of things. They share a lot of things that are especially one-sided political and things like that. And one of them, and I'm not gonna say any names. One of them has a friend who always comments negatively on their stuff. I mean, it's almost trolling like, right? And I always wonder, I'm like, why don't I just delete the mug and keep moving? Because it's not an intellectual conversation. You choose who comes to your world and you choose who comes on. But when you put yourself out there publicly, it's on you. This is what you ask to get back, right? This is what you ask to get back. You can't just pick and choose what you get back. You can't pick and choose that you get praise. Like, I can't pick who's going to watch my videos, right? Somebody comments on my YouTube video, they comment something hateful, they comment something hurtful, they comment, some spam. I can delete those messages or block them and keep on moving, right? But I can't stop them from doing it. But there are people, and this is the whole point of the thing, whole point of this. When you are a person and you have a standard, a way that you want to see something, you want to see it better, and again, it has to be inclusive, but you want to see it better, then you have to be part of the solution. It's really that simple, right? Part of the solution. How we do that? I'm gonna make the Facebook, I'm gonna make the Twitter, I'm gonna do the Instagram in my best way, and I'm gonna promote and I'm gonna share those who do it as well, right? I'm on Twitter. I support those who give great feedback, who talk and interact with each other, not just people who are trying to sell. It's not my thing. On Instagram, I support positive people who are sharing positive messages, not just selfies and not just, sell. That's me. But what I put out on my Instagram, I put out positive messages. I put out thought-provoking things. What I put out on my Twitter, I put out inspirational things and things that make you think. This video will go on my Twitter, right? This video will go on, it won't go on my Instagram, but it'll go on my inspiration page, right? Because I want to be part of the solution, right? And the solution is, if I see something and I see something that I want, then I need to go out and I need to make the change, right? We got to stop running from these things. Because flip it back to the beginning, social media is part of our existence. It ain't going away. We were talking about, how things were back in the day. Yeah, that's great, but that's not today. And we can't keep trying to bring the past to today. This is the beast that we have to deal with. It's created. It's not going back in the box. It has to be dealt with. And how we deal with that is we make it better, right? We support those things that are positive and those things that uplift and those things that do. We band against that hate and that negativity. And I'm not talking about your control, things that you just don't like. I'm talking about making things better and then associating with things. We have ways of dealing with social media, but I tell everybody, look in the mirror and say, how am I doing it? How am I doing this thing? Excuse me. You'll be amazed, right? So this is Sunday. I'm happy to be here again. For anybody who sits and watches and listens to us, I appreciate it. Anybody who watches the videos, that Let Me the Journey with April and I, anybody who comments and has suggestions, we always respond. I am very humble and I'm very grateful for those who are reading our books, those who are interacting with us, those who simply just like our pictures and the stuff, and those who take time to tell us they were inspired by something we do, right? I do this because I love it, and I want the internet, my internet, the part that I'm involved in, to be a better place, to do more for other people. So that's me, right? Sean'sThoughts.com, Inspiration with Sean on Facebook, Sean's Tack Thoughts on Instagram and Twitter. Come talk to us, follow us, say hi to us, and check out our new shop. We have lots of great stuff there, Christmas time, right? So that's me, guys. Have a great one.